I guarantee you, people are going to find any reason to complain about One Punch Man Season 3. We just got episode 4, and guys, it's not that bad. Look, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that Season 3 of One Punch Man is God's gift to the earth, but people are so delusional in the sense of expecting One Punch Man Season 1 quality animation all throughout, especially when right now we are in a slow period. If you want to complain about the pacing, go read the manga. This stuff is what happens in the manga. Could they speed it up a little bit? Maybe, but this is the story that happens in the manga. Also, you want to complain about the art style? I beg you. Everyone says, oh, well, it's one of the best drawn mangas of all time. Yes, it is, but that's not the source material. The source material is a webcomic that is really shittily drawn, but they had a really good story, which is why it got picked up into one of the most beautiful manga ever written. So, if you really want to complain about the art in One Punch Man Season 3, first of all, shut up. Second of all, go read the original webcomic and then come back and tell me that it looks bad. Anyways, we're gearing up for some really big fights right now. Garo is not going to face off against Saitama this season. If you think he is, you're sorely mistaken, but that does not mean that we're not going to get some really big battles. I'm pretty sure, if my memory serves me, we're at the end of these slow pacing sections that people are going to complain, and it should be mostly fights going forward, because we're starting to divvy out the team that's actually going to go after the Monster Association. Well, Garo himself is also going after the Monster Association to rescue the boy that he has grown akin to. Mainly because this is to set up that Garo still is somewhat human for now. Garo eventually loses himself a little bit more, which is where we get galaxy level Garo, but right now we're still trying to set up his, I guess, backstory in a way. View this as his backstory to where we're going to get, which is the overpowered Garo, who now is able to one-punch people similar to Saitama, a little bit weaker. Like, look, I'm not going to pretend that King the Ripper is, like, monster level, like, oh my god, but he's not a weakling, and Garo gives him the one, not even a 1-2, the one, and lays him down. And that scene was pretty dope. So if you really want to sit here and complain, cool. We got some really good comedy moments in the beginning, which is also a core part of One Punch Man, where Saitama's joking about his hot pot and kind of building out the nice slow moments of One Punch Man before we get into the nonstop action that I personally really enjoy, where we get those haha funny laughs that this show is also known for as much as his action. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, or don't if you're just gonna complain, to be honest. Drop a like and follow if you really care, and as always, stay nerdy.